and welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited for today's pick a card. Today we're going to see when you will meet your divinely guided partner, your lover, the person that Spirit is bringing into your life specifically for you. We'll see what's going on in the background, you know, as far as that coming together and you meeting that person. We'll get some details about this person and how they're going to serve you, how they're going to positively love you, be in your life, all that good stuff. And yeah, that's our topic today. So my Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And other than that, you can go ahead and pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile as well for all of my readings. For group 1, we have the green goldstone. And we'll be using the Sleepwalker Tarot. For group 2, we have the Que Sera crystal. And we'll be using the Everyday Witch Tarot. For group 3, we have the Tourmalated Quartz. And we'll be using the Dark Mansion Tarot. And for group 4, we have the Plum Tourmaline. And we'll be using the Final Rose Tarot for group 4. So go ahead, pause the video if you need more time to decide, and we're just going to jump right into it. All right, if you chose group 1 with the Sleepwalker Tarot and the green goldstone, this is your reading. Tapping in to see when will you meet your divinely guided partner, lover, the person Spirit has planned for you. Who is that? What, way will they serve you, love you? What are their positive attributes they'll bring into your life? We'll see what's going on in the background as well for this to come together. Spirit for group 1 with the green goldstone. Please give us the timeline for group 1. When are they set to meet their divinely guided partner? Spirit, when are they set to meet the person you have planned for them? Yeah, that's so interesting. The first thing that I was hearing when I was shuffling your cards was delay, as if this person was supposed to already come through. So if you've had anything weird happen in your timeline, any random shift that put you in a totally different position that you would have saw yourself in, or if you've been seeing like things are just repeatedly not working, not even just in love, but like in work situations and friendships, if you can feel like this energy of pieces on a chessboard being shifted and moved around, I'm definitely feeling that for you as well. And I really do feel like it's affecting your timeline. So interestingly enough, we got in the next few weeks, and then we got in the distant future. So there's this energy of ambiguity. There's this energy of things being up in the air. And if I had to say, I would say that there is likely something that has to happen before you will connect with your person, or something that you would be called to do. I would say if it's something that you're, called to do, you would already have had that on your mind. But, I want to say for years, like it feels like something big. And like I said, at first I was hearing delay. We got Don't Focus on Time that came out. So for you, group 1, I get a message of Spirit kind of saying like your timeline will continue to shift until we're on the right track. So I feel like Spirit is trying to focus you more on alignment, focus you more on, I just heard deleting. What is that about? There could be a platform or something that you need to delete that is actually getting in your way. Perhaps it's like a karmic relationship. You keep going back to your ex, but Spirit has called you to delete their number, not just to delete the messages, but to delete their number, and on your old phone, I'm hearing, and on your iPad, oh my God, and on your tablet, okay, all of the devices, so that there's literally no way for you to reconnect with this person. Oh my goodness. Spirit is bringing me back to like face Facebook messages, so specific with this. So you may have like an old Facebook message that you can always go back to that is from the very first time someone gave you that number. This is like a message for someone specific. And, you know, it could be that, it could be a certain, you know, social media, if that's getting in your way. I feel like that's less likely. But I feel like this has to do with someone that may already be in your life. Other than that, I'm feeling like this has more to do with like a life change Spirit is calling you to. So let's keep going and see what else we get. We got Tuesday and Wednesday that came up as significant. I know Tuesday is ruled by Mars. I forget Wednesday. I want to say maybe Wednesday is ruled by Jupiter, but I forget. You can look that up. It's either Jupiter or Mercury, I do believe. But I feel like those planets may even be significant to you in some way. Spirit was like highlighting the planet that rules over the day specifically to me as well. We have 10, we have 06, and we have 13. So these numbers are likely quite significant to you in some way to do with your timeline. So for you, group 1, I'm definitely feeling like this could have already come into you. I feel like it's only a matter of time. Spirit's like, I can have this in within the next few weeks. We just have to align with it. That's the main thing I'm hearing. It's not about time. And Spirit was also saying, focusing on time may have been a crutch for you in some way, somehow in the past. So say you got even like a private reading, someone who's tapping into like your specific timeline so you know it's on point. And even they told you, okay, this was supposed to be some time that has now passed. That's likely a sign that focusing on time may give you like comfort to just kind of wait for that time to come to pass versus you know, doing the things that you would have did that would have actually aligned you to that outcome that you were tapping into. So, you know, everything has positive and negative attributes. I would definitely say that's one of the positives of even like doing readings and things like that is sometimes it can give you a sense of comfort. And when you look at the outcome, it's so easy to overlook all the steps that have been taken to actually get you there. So you can kind of get this false sense of, oh, I'm good. It's going to be here. My love is going to be here Tuesday. I'm cool. And it's like, ooh, but what were you supposed to do Monday, Sunday that actually aligned you with that? We got the number 16 that came up, and then we have you have a lot of time. So I would say this is also a good time to do like a big clearing. We'll get more from the tarot and see what's actually blocking you. I'm curious at this point, or what Spirit is calling you to do. It'll of course be different to some degree for everyone, but with like such a strong message like this, yeah, I definitely feel like there's some sort of missing piece. So we shall see what that is. But it's looking like there's like, you know, some delay that has happened or some sort of misalignment that is getting fleshed out in order for you to have this outcome. Spirit, tell us about this divinely guided partner they're being aligned with. What are they bringing into the lives of group 1? What purpose are they going to serve? What positive attributes are they going to bring in for group 1? Ooh. Okay. I'm also feeling that you may be shifting from being more extroverted to introverted. I'm picking that up for some of you. And I'm also feeling like this person that Spirit is divinely guiding into your life is different than like your usual type. So perhaps Spirit is trying to get you to surrender to someone who checks all the boxes, someone who gives you like the love you need, but is also passionate, someone who is soft, but also very strong. We have the Unknown card. It says, we do not know each other yet. So that's further confirmation that your divinely guided partner is likely someone that you have not met. For those of you who have met this person, I would say you would know them on an extremely surface level. This wouldn't be someone like you've been in a relationship with before. First two cards out, we got polite and trustworthy. So that let me know that Spirit is like, okay, for group one, it's time to bring chivalry back into the picture. It's time to bring, you know, someone into the picture who is trustworthy, respectable, someone who will really be good to and good for group one. Polite says, I'm always courteous and respectful. That always, for whatever reason, really sticks out to me as if it's important. So you may have dated people that, you know, maybe the respect kind of went out the window if they were doing something really nice for you. They felt like that it was okay to, you know, kind of, you know, mix in a little mean with their niceness just because they were doing something. Or, you know, whatever, what have you. Over time, maybe it's something that kind of disintegrated. It's like the respect level started to diminish, or, you know, the effort level started to diminish. So Spirit is like, I'm aligning you with this person who's going to respect you long-term, care for you long-term, and add positive things into your life, like not just temporarily. Trustworthy says you can trust me. So, you know, I like that those cards came out, because at first I was thinking, ooh, there's a whole shift that Spirit's bringing in for group one. Maybe you have like an attraction to the bad boy, bad girl, rebel archetype, and Spirit's trying to connect you with someone who's like much more clean cut, nice, you know, trustworthy, all these good things. But then we got strong and hustler that came out. So Spirit's like, it's not about going to the other side of the spectrum. It's about balance. You'll still have someone in your life who's a hustler, who's a go-getter, who's ambitious, who makes a good amount of money, who has their own personal goals, who isn't lazy, someone who you can respect, and also someone who is strong. Strong says, I stand up for myself and I protect the ones that I love. So not only will they protect you, but they're also going to stand up for themselves. So if you have a little bit of a, you know, brat personality, or you can be a bit antagonistic, Spirit's like, yeah, group one needs someone who can handle that as well. Or if you kind of, you know, can take things too far, Spirit's like, I would never put you with someone who couldn't handle that. So it's not about completely going to the other side and putting you with like some complete, you know, softy that you can, you know, end up running over yourself. But it's just like about being with someone who's balanced. You'll still be able to respect this person. This person is a hustler, you know, goal-oriented, good mix for you. Hustler says, I know how to get to the bag. Okay, so this person is focused on money. What they're going to bring into your life is ambition, someone that you can respect and admire. And I just get this strong energy of like, kind of like a cheerleader, but cheerleader isn't the word I want to use. I don't know what other word I can use, because it feels more masculine than cheerleader, but someone who really motivates you, like someone very motivational, not even through their words, but through their actions, someone who you can look up to and respect. We have creative and introverted. It says, I like creating works of art from my imagination. So this person is creative. If you're a creative, you'll be able to really bond with this person over that. Or if you're not, you'll be able to be inspired and tap into that through this person as well. And then the introverted card is what kind of made me feel like some of you are being called out of that extroverted life or fast life, you know, whatever it is that you're living. All this movement, all these changes into something more stable or something more internal. Introverted, it says, I'm the reserved, quiet, and shy type. So I feel like a very dominant energy from this person. I don't feel like they're shy at all. I feel like they're just more of an observer. All right, so Spirit, what's going on with their timeline? What's going on in the background? How are you guiding group one to their person? Yeah, there's definitely some sort of move being required of you. And interestingly enough, it's, I would say for the most of you, not even like physical. It's a happily ever after thing. We got the 10 of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles here. So Spirit is saying this is ultimately about choosing yourself, your own happiness, and choosing your own destiny as well. If you're heavily influenced and led by family, but they have, you know, toxic ways, or they have these expectations on you or projections that they put onto you, this could be Spirit saying, all right, let's make a plan to go our own way. Let's set up our lives where we can have a much better dynamic where they don't have nearly as much influence on us. Let's choose 10 of Cups, our happiness. It could be even being in the same physical space as your family, but emotionally disengaging so that what they want from you or their pressure doesn't get to you. This is also about letting go of connections with people who aren't going to lead you to that 10 of Cups happiness. Like if you're dealing with someone right now, ask yourself and be honest, just neutral about it, super neutral. Like, does this person currently embody the qualities of a wife, of a husband, of a longtime partner? You know, like, are they that way to me as well? And you may find that this person doesn't even actually have the qualities of what you know, would like want in the future. So I would say the thing that's kind of holding up your timeline, we got the Six of Swords reverse, King of Wands reverse, is some decision that hasn't been made in your own favor. We have the King of Wands reverse, so that kind of makes me feel like you're overpowered by someone at this time, and it doesn't have to be intentional even. A lot of people overpower us or do certain things without even being consciously aware of it themselves. So this could just be someone who doesn't have the discipline to be the one to end it, or someone who has found a way to make, you know, an uncomfortable situation comfortable, and, you know, just what they want for their own lives naturally undermines what you would want or what you can achieve for your life. It doesn't always have to be a conscious thing where someone's like a full-on narc or bad person trying to, you know, control us. A lot of times they don't even realize what they're doing. You know, lack of self-awareness is very common, and it's damaging just the same as like someone who's consciously aware of all the things that they're doing. So anyways, we got the Four coins. So Spirit is definitely calling you to put yourself first. And, you know, Four coins is also about longevity. So yeah, we got the Five of Cups, or sorry, this the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which is a card of Spirit specifically blessing you with something that you've always been meant to have. So it can be a card of destiny as well, or something that has been planned for you long ago. With this Four of Pentacles here, Spirit is telling you to choose yourself. And this could even be like sticking with your, you know, personal goals, your health goals, making that big shift that's going to bring in your desired reality. I keep getting business as an energy that's coming up. So this could be Spirit, you know, telling you to invest in yourself financially, mentally, spiritually, physically, whatever you have been kind of led to do at this time. So if there's a book that you've been led to read, or you know, something like a video you have saved or a tab that you have open that you're meant to go back to, really look into that and see what Spirit was trying to communicate with that, you know, spiritual information or whatever that information was that was given to you. Or if you've been really called to do some shadow work, or if you've been feeling discontent emotionally, getting to the root of that and saying, all right, let's start to work through this, whether that's through, you know, journaling. I really like the concept of like a trauma journal. You can find them probably on Amazon, but I know you can on Etsy. And it'll ask specific prompts that will lead you, you know, it's all about the prompts. It doesn't really help to just journal for everybody. A lot of times you just need the right questions, and that's what a like trauma journal or a healing journal or a shadow work journal can help you with the right questions specifically. We have the Empress reverse and the Ace of Wands reverse. So you putting everyone else ahead of yourself, even in relationships, you know, Ace of Wands reverse, putting their desires ahead of your own, in the sense that you'll motivate them in ways that you find it hard to motivate yourself. You believe in them and see them in ways that you find it hard, you know, to see yourself in the same way. Empress card, you could be someone who enters a relationship and immediately kind of molds yourself to what that person would want. But what about what you want for yourself? I think that's more of a worthy cause. Or if you want to be, you know, spiritual with it, what would Spirit want, you know, for you? Would it be to be up under that person? Tea. Oof. Tea. So we have the, what is this? The Roman numeral, oh, this is the Five of Cups. We got the Five of Cups reversed and the Five of Swords. You may be seeing some 505, 515. Yeah, your timeline is delayed because there's a major clearing that needs to happen, and some things that your Five of Swords engaging in that are really like forms of self-sabotage. And we have that Five of Cups reversed. Spirit is saying like, you know, the cycles, they'll just repeat and repeat and repeat. They'll never stop. So you have to kind of say, all right, I'm going to get off of this ride. Spirit, what do they have to look forward to? What else can you tell us for group 1? We have time apart, perfect match, and material attachment. Time apart, it says a time of separation. So we pretty much already knew that. I'm not going to go in on that one because you get it. We've been getting that this entire reading, where it's like Spirit is calling you to separate from, you know, people, whether it's family, friends, whoever, whatever is getting you off track, or even taking some time apart from that version of yourself that you used to be or that you currently are, and stepping into your new self, your new reality. And you can literally do that now. Doorways are very powerful. Make a ritual out of it. Soon as you walk into the doorway, you are now a new person. And before you step into that doorway, affirm all the things that you are. And when you're on the other side of that doorway, don't wait for some magical feeling, even though you may likely have one or feel something or get some sort of confirmation that day. Don't wait for a feeling to confirm it. You decide it and stand on that. Stand on that business, stand on that decision, stand on that knowing of who you are. That's how that one works. We have perfect match. It says you complete each other in the most harmonious of ways. So Spirit is saying time apart from that person, from those people, from that bad habit, from that old version of you is exactly the thing that's connecting you with your perfect match. And don't forget, we got in the next few weeks that came out. So Spirit is saying things can change like instantly for you, you know, through stepping into that new reality and separating yourself from whatever it is keeping you stuck. We got material attachment, says too much focus on visible trapping. So, you know, there could be some material thing that you're hyper focused on at this time or worried about to the point where you look for it even in romantic relationships. I would say a romantic relationship may not be the way that you achieve your material goals. You achieving your material goals may come through other means. So I would focus on those other means. You know, creating your own business. A lot of times when people, or, you know, switching to a new career, a lot of times people have a natural level up when they get in a relationship. Some people throw themselves into relationships and they just kind of focus on starting a family. But a lot of people, especially people who had that material call and that feeling like, I just feel in my bones there's something more for me to life. There's more money I'm supposed to touch and achieve. Usually when you have that, that will come to you naturally. So you don't really have to seek that out. All right. We got, you are safe, you are protected, the worst is behind you, and you are ready to move beyond the challenges that were set for you. Lessons have been learned, and it is safe for you to trust your path. Yeah, Spirit is really, you know, behind you, tenfold, your angels, your spiritual team, all of that. We have bigger and better experiences are coming your way. You may not be able to see it, but great things are coming together for you as you read this. Trust the process and let it unfold in divine timing. Move forward knowing that all is working out just fine. Yeah, and it's definitely divine timing, especially with this kind of, you know, connection. So Spirit has got your back in orchestrating things for you. We have no matter what happens, no matter how far away you seem to be from where you want to be, never stop believing that you will somehow make it. Have an unrelenting belief that things will work out. That long road has a purpose. So yeah, your path could very much so be the long road, the winding path, the path that takes a long time. And Spirit is saying, even if it takes a while, we're still on that path to your desired reality and to what you deserve. That's what I got for you, Group 1. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 2 with the Quesara Crystal and the Everyday Witch Tarot, this is your reading. Tapping in to see when will you meet your divinely guided partner, lover. Who does Spirit have planned for you? How will they benefit you and help you in your life? How will they love you? And what's going on in the background? How is Spirit bringing you to this person, all that good stuff, Spirit, for group 2 with the Que Sera crystal. Please show us their timeline. When will they meet their divinely guided partner, their divinely guided lover? When is this set to happen? Okay, so first of all, what I can gather from the cards that have already come out for you is group 2, it seems like you were ready for this to come in yesterday, or maybe there really has been a delay. So we got Libra season that came out September 23rd to October 23rd. So it seems like this is something that was already supposed to happen, or this could be someone that you meet during, or you met during Libra season. We got that coming out, and then we got longer than you expect that came out as well. It's crazy because the other cards that came out talking about your timeline are not far from now at all. But it seems like this could be someone who's already in your life, and it's like, okay, things heated up between us during Libra season, and I'm ready for things to get popping. I'm ready for things to get started. Or during Libra season, you felt like a strong energy of something like just about to happen, and then it didn't come to fruition. So you're like, all right, Spirit, what was all those signs for? What was all that angel numbers and all those crazy dreams and signs that I had? What was all of that about then? Were you just getting me excited for nothing? Because this is something that I've been ready for, and it's not here yet. What's going on? I'm gonna need to speak to the manager. So we're gonna figure that out. We did get winter that came up. We got Taurus season, and we got March that came up as well. So it looks like, I would say at the latest, this will happen for you by Taurus season, which is April 20th to May 20th. So I want to say, I think that's right when spring starts, I do believe. No. Does spring start during Aries season? I can't remember. But yeah, Taurus season would be the latest for you. And then we have winter, which is definitely strong still in March. So it looks like you're actually, meant to meet your person not too long here. It depends on when you're watching this. If you're watching this like, right after this season, 2025 or something like that, then perhaps, again, same message, a delay, but different for you a bit. We got Saturday, Monday, and Friday that came out as significant days for you. So I would definitely say these days are significant in some way. These could also be days that you're being called to work with at this time. Saturday is ruled by Saturn. That's a good time for being strategic, planning, also clearing, whether that's clearing out your energy, doing a big energy cleanse, clearing your home, or sending someone that final goodbye text or whatever, making peace, doing a closure ritual. We have Monday ruled by the moon, so that's really good to do journaling and to practice your self-care and to prepare. And we got Friday that's ruled by Venus, so perfect day for, manifesting love and all that good stuff. And also another good day for self-care. Anything else about their timeline that they need to know? It feels like this was something that has just been started recently, or something that you had just been made aware of, or something that may be a little bit delayed. So now it's kind of like we're just trying to get alignment here. Yeah, we got the Speedy card that just came out here as well. So there's like an energy of your guides working in the background really hard. I'm seeing them like running around, moving things around. Your whole spirit team is, really got your back and helping you in the background to bring this together. So I would say this can come in literally any day now. Spirit is saying by Taurus season at the latest, but really any day now here with the way that everything is looking. So you may already know what's left for you to do, if there is anything for you to do on your end. Or you may know what the hump is, and once you get over that, then it's like, okay, I can totally see my energy being so much more open and clear and ready. So you may already know what's kind of going on. But we have 08 that came out as well, the 8th of the month, or you may be seeing 808, 818, different combinations of 8 as angel numbers in terms of spirit communicating you and guiding you and leading you. 8 can be significant for you. All right. Let's keep going. So Spirit, what are the positive attributes this person has? What will they bring into group two's life? What is their purpose? What are they bringing in for group two? Ooh, definitely someone who is dedicated, someone who's really protective of you as well. What are they bringing into group two's life? All right, so let's talk about what we have here. We got a lot of interesting energy. So first of all, Spirit is definitely, I just heard, be careful what you wish for. Yes, definitely Spirit is kind of bringing in someone who is, I feel like even to a degree you may have asked for this. We got high strung and emotional. High strung says, I'm always on guard and on edge. So you may have asked for someone who's protective, someone who looks out for you, someone who goes out of their way to make sure best case scenario comes upon you. Someone who thinks ahead as well. And we have emotional. It says, I can be really sensitive at times and react. So you may have asked Spirit at some point, like, my goodness, send me someone who's not nonchalant. Send me someone who shows their emotions, someone who's willing to show me visibly that they care for me. Someone who will have those deep conversations. And Spirit's like, all right, you got it. So let's see how you handle it. We got dedicated and reckless here. This is giving me a little bit of yondeer energy, if you've ever heard of that. It's basically like an archetype of a person who loves you to the extent that they're willing to do some dangerous things, okay? It's giving me a little bit of that energy. Dedicated, it says, I only have eyes for you. So they are obsessed with you, very much so into you. You are the apple of their eye, okay? Good morning, pineapple. Looking very good, very nice. This person is obsessed with you. You know, they have all those, you know, cute pet names and you just make them absolutely melt. But it can make them a bit reckless. We have, I tend to do things without thinking. So this is not the kind of person you want to set off. This is the kind of person you want to be very level-headed and communicative with, because if you pull back suddenly or don't communicate, that could very well cause some issues with this person. So, you know what? I feel like Spirit is bringing this person into your life because for some of you, you had asked for it and you're kind of realizing, oh, okay, well, perhaps I need something more mellow, or yes, I'm eating this up. I love this. I don't care. I can manage this energy. This is right up my alley. But I was feeling that for some of you, it feels manifested to a degree. So if you have any like affirmations or subliminals that you listen to that are focused on obsession or that have obsessive affirmations in them referring to your partner, I do see you getting that. I do see you getting that for sure. And that may be what's calling this in so strongly. We have introverted and shy. It says, I'm the reserved, quiet, and shy type. So it seems like this person is really just focused on you. It really feels like you are their whole world, group two. Shy, it says, I find it hard to open up. I'd rather stay within my shell. So I feel like once this person opens up, it's like the floodgates are just open. But I also feel like that's talking about their relation to other people. With you from this point up until this point, I've only got an energy that they were completely open and that they were like, if anything, kind of hard to slow down and, you know, kind of get to be calm and relax and don't worry. So I don't feel like that applies directly to the relationship. We got generous. I like spoiling you as much as I can. So Spirit is giving you that person that just loves the F out of you. You are the apple of their eye. They're so obsessed with you, like giving you everything in a partner. All right, Spirit. So what's going on? What's going on in the background? Honestly, things are just coming together. Things are coming together. Like we really don't have anything negative coming out. We got the Moon card and the Three of Swords. These would be the only negative kind of placements. So I would say what's going on in the background, we got Three of Swords, healing, from past relationships. It's even like a Valentine's Day candy box. So this could be referring to the last person you spent Valentine's Day with, healing from that person, or if something happened on Valentine's Day that affected you. You know, past love, the moon card, working through your emotions and coming to terms with certain things that have happened. That's really the main thing on your part. It just kind of feels like purging, cleansing, and releasing. Other than that, we got the Knight of Wands and the World card here. So cycle completion, and also you having your happily ever after, and then Knight of Wands, someone coming towards you, like literally at the speed of light. So it's like there's a bit of healing happening here, but talking about, like, I just saw 1111, talking about what's going on in the background, things are coming full circle. I know that when I had a major world card moment where things were really coming full circle, I was seeing a lot of 1010. I actually lived in an apartment at the time, and the leasing office of that apartment was 1010. It was so freaky, and I didn't even notice until months after I'd lived there. Yeah, I was getting the World card like in every reading that I would get for myself, whether I did it or someone else did it for me. World card kept coming up, and specifically I had some people of the past resurfacing, and it was freaky how it happened too, because I had a dream that I was at an old school, and at that old school, that's where I met these two people of the past that ended up coming towards me not even weeks later. It was so crazy. So just know, when you have these World card moments, there could be people coming out of the woodworks professing their, you know, feelings for you, or, you know, wanting to start over. It could even be in a karmic kind of way where it's just like they're just messaging you and they're not even like coming in with intention and trying to really do something. They're just coming towards you for the sake of coming towards you, you know. They could even not even know. We got the Six of Cups here. That is a card of like a childhood love or a lover from the past. So I would say group 2, you may be dealing currently with a lover of the past, like someone that you used to know from an earlier point in your journey that you've reconnected with, or that person could be heavily on your mind. There could be things that are replaying from the past with that person that are heavily on your mind. And that's the byproduct of that full circle World card moment. So I don't even feel like it means something in the sense that you're meant to go back to them. But I think that Spirit is showing you those things almost like a movie is how it happened for me. And then it's like the World card is the ending credits, you know, like at the end of, you know, the movie when they play the credits, sometimes they show like little snapshots and parts of the movie. When the actor's name pops up, they'll show like a major part of the movie that they were in, etc., that kind of thing. That's how it happened for me. So that may be similar to how it's happening for you. But we have the Nine of Cups, you're ready, and the King of Swords, which is all about a good communicator and someone taking action and someone being about it, like someone being really about you. So that's what I'm seeing coming in. You know, King of Swords is also about kind of taking that divinely inspired action. So if you are being led to anything at this time, or you've been really called to do a big purging, definitely do that. We have the Three of Wands. So we're looking for towards the future pretty much. Ace of Pentacles reverse, letting go of things, people, places that you previously invested in, also putting certain memories and, you know, ideas of people to bed. It's like, all right, if they didn't show up, you know, that way, or things didn't work out, or whatever your thought is about it, Hangman, kind of like this, you know, it is what it is energy. This is how, you know, things kind of turned out there. So I'm going to surrender to that and release that. So background of your situation is this is coming in rather quick. Knight of Wands, King of Swords, this person is coming towards you rather quickly as well with those placements. And other than that, you're kind of being led to do a lot of clearing, healing at this time. I'm also feeling a lot of questions, not going to lie, with that Moon card, you know, coming up with that Three of Swords. So you could be finding yourself asking yourself, like, Three of Swords, Moon card, why didn't things work out? Six of Cups with that person of the past. Or why didn't things work out with my childhood love? Or what was really out of alignment? What really happened? You may just find yourself reminiscing on certain things. So try not to be held up by that, because we have the Page of Wands reversed. I feel like these are just things that are kind of stuck and trapped in your energy more than anything. And I don't really feel like there's anything you're meant to be doing with that besides just kind of reflecting on it and clearing it. We have the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, talking about like really fast, quick moving energy. So I would say things are going to heat up for you rather quickly. We did get the Speedy card that came out. Spirit, what else can you show us for group 2 and their divinely guided lover? What else can you tell us about them in this connection? So we got fearless love coming up right away. It says a courageous leap of faith into the unknown. So Spirit could be calling you into a different place or some sort of decision that would be like a lateral move, something that you've never really done before, that you really wouldn't expect of yourself, something that's unlike you. You could find yourself acting out of character these days, not in a bad way, but in a way where it's like, I'm really making moves that I wouldn't typically make. And that's a good thing. If anything, that would be a sign that you're on the path that you're supposed to be on. So lean into that. My goodness, we got reaching out. It says, expect a call or text from your person of interest. Ooh, so from your person of interest, this could be someone you've been waiting to hear from. Now, if this is like, if we have perfectly described someone and you met them like during Libra season or in the, recent past, or something happened significantly with this person during Libra season, I would say this is your message talking about this person that is coming towards you, this person that is divinely guided towards you. But this could also be that your heart is actually still partly with someone of the past, and that person will be calling, you or texting you. And I would say just handle it from the best of your ability and honestly honor your heart. Just honor your heart. If your heart is telling you, you know what, I really feel like I should be with this person, then I say honor your heart and see that through, because it'll always be on your mind. We have love language, quality time, and we have twin flame recognition. Twin flame recognition, it says, you know this soul that mirrors your own. So there's an energy here of twin flame. The twin flame could be the person reaching out if you already know them, or the twin flame could be the new lover. I would say if you already know that you're twin flame, this isn't likely talking about the new person. And then we have love language, quality time. It says, be the witness to each other's lives. So I see Spirit kind of bringing you into a much more slow and thoughtful space with your person. It's like this person in them, their own right, they're dedicated to you, someone who's more, introverted in their own way, focused on their inner world, more focused on what's going on in their households. And Spirit could be leading you in that same kind of way where it's like, all right, let's settle from connecting with as many people and let's like really build something meaningful with one person in this one space. What else does group 2 need to know? All right. Yeah, the first one, it says, I know you have been questioning yourself lately or wondering if you're good enough or strong enough to do what your heart desires to do. This message is here to remind you that you are really more than capable of doing what you want to do. Rise up and take that leap of faith. That's crazy because the fearless love, or which one was it? Talking about... Yeah, it was this one. The Fearless Love card was exactly talking about that same thing. And I was talking about that from the tarot, referring to questions that you may have that's kind of pulling up at this time. So it could be more about your capability, or will I end up where I want to end up? And Spirit is giving you that double confirmation that you will. We have, if you are feeling stuck in any area of your life, whether it's in a relationship, a job, or a situation, just ask yourself, what is stopping me from leaving? Yes, leaving is scary, but sometimes it's the right step to take. Be brave. We are right beside you. So your spiritual team is like, listen, you're never alone with us around. We've been here running like crazy, getting things done for you in the background, and we are more than happy to take more of a prominent step and be more at the forefront where you can maybe even see us if that's your spiritual gift, or feel us, or have a stronger connection with us. This one says, in your journey, there will be times where you feel lost, confused, lonely, or angry, and these times of transition, it says, these are times of transition. You won't feel these emotions forever. You are transitioning to a better, stronger version of yourself. Shed away those unneeded layers and keep growing. All right, that's what I got for you, group 2. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the Tourmalated Quartz and the Dark Mansion Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see when will you meet your divinely guided lover, your divinely guided partner. Who is this? What attributes will they bring to you, the relationship? And what's going on with your timeline? Let's get into that first, Spirit. Show us the timeline for group 3. When will they meet their divinely guided lover? Well, first card out, we got time is on your side. That would definitely be a good sign that Spirit is working on your behalf and that time is in your favor, that your divinely guided partner will likely happen in a timely fashion as well, and in a good time. Spirit, for group 3, please show us their timeline. All right. Nice. So we got sooner than you expect and time is on your side. So I would say for you, this is happening rather speedily, group 3. I don't feel like you're going to have to wait forever for this one. In fact, I would say we're right in the midst of when you're likely to meet this person. We got 10 that came up. We got November, which would be 11, and then we got 12. So anywhere from October to December is likely significant for you for when you will meet or connect with or finally have some progress with your divinely guided partner. This could be someone you meet on the 10th or someone you met in the 10th month, so October, and then it's like November, you go on your first date. By December, you guys are, you know, in an official relationship. But yeah, we got 10 and 12 that came out for numbers, so look out for the 10th and the 12th of the month, of each month, as well as significant, especially if you have any event or if you've been seeing these as angel numbers and you've been getting your own confirmations about that as well. I would say that's likely a sign that Spirit is already divinely guiding you towards this person and things are being worked out. We got Saturday that came out as well, so Saturday will likely be significant for you. And then we have don't focus on the time. So I was actually telling that to group 1. That's definitely one of the downsides that comes with tapping into like timeline specifically. Sometimes when you get that timeline, it's like, okay, cool, I got my confirmation, I'm good, I'm gonna just wait for this to come in. But time, you know, the timeline, focusing on the timeline doesn't exactly focus on the things that have to be done or the things that happen in order for you to get XYZ in that timeline. So Spirit's like, don't focus on time, focus on where I'm leading you at this time so that you don't miss your mark by missing the steps that are actually bringing you to your divinely guided lover. Anything else about the timeline, Spirit, for group 3? I keep wanting to say group 1. You may have felt called to group 1. Yeah, I shouldn't even pull it for that second stack because now the timeline is getting dodgy. Listen, we got in the near future that came out, and then we have you have a lot of time. So timelines do vary, but I'm starting to kind of feel like there may have been a delay on this. We got that 10 that came out before. Immediately when that came out, I was hearing October, which I don't always associate. I rarely associate the numbers with like the months themselves. So I was kind of feeling that. We also got summer and Gemini season that came out. We got Virgo season that came out. These could very well be significant seasons for you, you know, moving forward, but I'm starting to feel like there may have been a delay on this coming through and things have finally been aligned for you to have this in the near future. So I would say only if that resonates for you. if you had something pop off in the summer and then, you know, things got out of alignment, that I would say that is likely being brought back together this winter. Gemini season is May 21st to June 20th. So if you reflect on that and you remember anything, you know, from that time, then I would say that's likely who we're talking about. Otherwise, this could be saying early as, you know, this fall, and late as like next year. We got Virgo season, which is August 23rd to September 22nd. And then we got March. So it's looking like the hot spot for you is really before the end of winter. Any day now to before the end of winter, Spirit. So show us for group 3, what are the attributes of this person? What are they bringing into group 3's life? For group 3. What are the qualities this person has? What are they bringing into their life? All right, so right away, I'm feeling like this is someone who's emotionally intelligent and also someone who's willing to create an unconventional lifestyle or way of living, way of being with you. And I'm feeling this strongly for those of you who come from a dense cultural background that has a lot of history and a lot of customs, where it's like there's a certain way that we do things or there's certain expectations of you. We have open-minded and emotional. This person is tapped into their emotions and how they feel. They're someone who doesn't just go with whatever, you know, society is kind of telling them to do. They're like, no, I'm a conscious being who has feelings. I can tap in and I can sense that this isn't completely perfect for me. That combined with the open-minded card lets me know that this person is open-minded to actually create the life that would be best for the two of you together. Open-minded, it says, I have an unlimited way of viewing things. So this person could even be someone who can really kind of help you when it comes to seeing another side of something when you're kind of struggling personally and kind of stuck in a loop about something that has been said or something that has happened or occurred. This person can also help you work through that, which will be really good. We got affectionate. I love that. We got affectionate and attractive. So Spirit is saying you are going to be very much so attracted to your divinely guided partner. You are going to be attracted to this person and feel that call to pounce, okay? So don't you worry. Affectionate, it says, I'm very open with showing you how I feel. So this person will be all over you. Attractive, it says, my looks attract a lot of attention. So this is likely someone who most people would say is a knockout, okay? Most people would say this person is a 10 out of 10. Most people would say, yeah, that person is attractive. So listen, you're gonna have to guard your boo. We have patient and peaceful. So if you're someone who's a bit rough around the edges or you still got some work to do, I feel like this person is extra patient. Yeah, and Spirit is showing me like even when it comes to reaffirming certain things. So if you guys have a conversation but still sometime later you need to have them reaffirm that, this is the kind of person who will do that. You know, some people, it's like once you have the conversation once, they expect that to be enough. They expect you to never have questions again or to, you know, re-bring things up. They just kind of expect you to be okay with it instantly in that moment. But that's not the reality for a lot of people. Some things they need to reaffirm it. It's just like anything in life, like literally in school. You don't just practice your ABCs one time and then you got it. You have to constantly reaffirm it so that you can take it in as truth and so that you can know it backwards and forwards. So same thing here. This person is very patient with you and a peaceful person, someone who's not very antagonistic themselves, someone who's not argumentative themselves. So they're not going to be, you know, kind of triggering you and causing problems. Patient, it says, I don't mind waiting for what I want. Peaceful, it says, I like things to be at peace. So this person could even be a bit boring, but in the best way, where it's like, they're so dependable. I know my babe is at home. I don't got to worry about them being out here in these streets. I don't got to worry about checking their phone and worrying about who they're talking to. They don't want to talk to nobody but me anyways. And we have the gossipy card. So speaking of talking to, I see you being like best friends with your divinely guided partner. So, so close. Being able to share everything. And we have the hustler card here as well. So they definitely have their own ambition, things that they want to achieve, you know. There's someone who has their own goals that they're looking to meet in this life. Gossipy, it says, I like to talk a lot and spill the beans. So this person is going to be sharing, babe, this is what I heard at work, or guess what my friend did. Da, 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 da. So if you want a connection like that, where it's like we can literally talk like best friends and they can give me the tea, I can share the tea, you will have that. And it's going to be so nice. I just saw 1010. We have hustler. It says, I know how to get to the bag. So this person is very ambitious. They know how to make money. They know how to garner success in this life. And that is likely something that really matters to them. To work on their success and to be as stable as possible. All right, so Spirit, show us what is going on in the background. How is group 3 being brought together with their divinely guided partner? What is going on with their timeline? We got the Hangman and the 9 of Wands. So right away, I can tell for you, group 3, that there isn't a whole lot you're being guided to do on a personal level. Hangman is really a card of surrender. 9 of Wands is like the journey is pretty much already over. We're in a very confident position. We've already been called to do a bunch of things. We've accomplished a bunch of things. You may even be in that position just on a life level where it's like you have accomplished so many things and love may be one of the last things on your list. We have the Moon card reverse and the Devil. So what I can say is be very mindful of temptation. Be very mindful of the devil kind of playing tricks on you. You know, the devil is temptation, a call to do something that would be out of alignment with what you ultimately want. So if there is someone that comes into your life and it's like they have one thing that you want, but this person really does not embody like your ultimate goals, I would say try not to even entertain that, honestly. I wouldn't even give them the chance because, you know, the Moon card reverse is really like about being resolute, being sure of yourself, sure of your decision, sure of where you are, standing in your power. But with the Devil card coming up with the Moon reverse, that can talk about, you know, spirit or whatever negative energy may be around you, some sort of temptation or test around you that's kind of using like your doubts, Moon reverse, or the things that you don't know, or again, going back to like if you need extra additional confirmations, maybe you haven't got one in a while, so it's like, you know, there could be a energy kind of playing on that, trying to get you to miss your mark, but this is like so present. I feel like your divinely now I can't talk. Your divinely guided partner is like already here, right here. It's so, so, so close. This could even be a person. Oh, yeah, we got the 6 of Cups reversed. So that could be a call for you to have to close a cycle with someone that you do know, someone who is still attached to you romantically. Bottom of the deck, we got the 3 of Pentacles reversed. This is not the person that spirit or the higher powers has planned for you. This is also not the person that you have manifested. You could be letting go of an old manifestation that is finally coming to fruition. You could be letting go of a romantic opportunity, you know, someone who you saw as like the person that you wanted for so long and it's finally coming through. Or 6 of Cups reverse would most commonly just talk about like a lover from the past or recent ex-lover. We got the Hermit and the King of Swords here. So Spirit is saying, all right, it's going to be time to stand on business. And with that Hermit card, you know, it's going to be tempting because this person, they're coming in with an energy of offering dates, offering fun experiences that you don't currently have or you haven't had in a long time. So it's going to be quite the tantalizing offer. So just be mindful of that. Yeah, we got the 10 of Wands and the 2 of Swords. So Spirit's like, all right, stick a fork in it, it's done. As soon as I stop shuffling as well, we got the 6 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which is all about moving forward to your next phase, to your next life, to your next home even. So I would say what's going on in the background for you is you're currently being tempted. This could be through physical desire. That's really kind of how I felt it. This could be through physical desire or a desire to have something that you previously kind of gave up on. And it's like with that moon card reversed, though you are resolute and sure of what you want, there's still a part of you in the past that did see this, you know, as a viable option or something that would have been good for you. So it will still be difficult to some capacity to let this go. So just be mindful of that. We got the Two of Swords. Spirit is saying the best way to go about this is really not even to look at it. Don't even give them the chance to kind of, you know, nudge their way in the door. And I'm talking saying no to even being friends, because that's just one way that people try to get their foot in the door. If they can get you to agree to being friends, and they can get you to agree to allow them to text you all the time and try to get your attention and eventually get you on a hangout that's really a disguised date, you know. So don't fall for it. There is divine temptation going on in the background, but this manifestation is just about here. What else can you tell us, Spirit, for group 3? Ooh, we got the proposal card. So you could be moving into a marriage season, group 3, especially if that is something that you've been preparing for or something that you already know you want. Yeah, and we got the burning desire card that came out. That is that physical energy. It could be working against you. Working against you in the sense that that is what, you know, the divine temptation will kind of use to lure you in, but also burning desire is a confirmation that you and your divinely guided partner we'll have a very passionate connection. So it's so intense here. We have the proposal card. It says your romance is about to evolve and level up. So if you have been engaged before, I would say that this is you leveling up to making it, you know, all the way down the aisle. Or if you've only been in boyfriend, girlfriend position, this is like an energy of you moving up to life partner, to a long-term commitment. So I see that leveling up for you. We got burning desire and holiday. Group 3, I would say make your own holiday now, because this person could be tempting you with like a vacation. Especially if they got the coin, especially if they like to travel. Burning desire says the flames of passion ignite. Holiday says enjoy a change of scenery to spice up your love life. So it feels like you're in a very passionate energy where you may even, you know, notice like your personal desire drastically increasing, even if you're not someone who's like typically like that. You may already feel that energy. And I feel like that's a way that other people who have a desire to have you or to try you may be using that, like, let's do something fun. Let's go here, someplace you've never been. Let's go on a holiday. Let's go on a vacation. Let's travel, you know, as a way of kind of getting you. So just be mindful. All right, we got a lot that came out. Ooh, nice. We got love language, gift giving, and dreams come true. So I can definitely say where you're guided is worthwhile. Tokens of reciprocity and cherished memories is what it says at the bottom of gift giving. So your next partner will be someone who gives gifts to you frequently, someone who shows their love through like material things and that kind of action. Mementos, dreams come true. You know, that's an energy of you getting exactly what you want out of love. And we also have falling in love here. So Spirit is confirming that you will be falling in love, and we have guided steps to great love. So I love that that came through to confirm the whole topic of this reading, which is like, okay, who is Spirit divinely guiding towards you? That is confirmation. We got soulmate and fearless love. Fearless love says a courageous leap into the unknown. So I can feel that energy around you now where Spirit is calling for you to be fearless versus poverty mindset where it's like, well, I have this option here now. Better not say no to that so I don't miss out on, you know, having something in case something else doesn't come through. Spirit's like, no, let's be fearless and trust that something will come through. We have, if you frequently give yourself permission to doodle, wander, and be totally unproductive, you will actually relish such interludes. I can guarantee that your genius, creativity, and productivity will increase exponentially. So Spirit is saying, allow yourself to doodle, allow yourself to be creative. I forget what it's called. It's like automatic writing maybe, but allowing yourself to write just automatically and see what comes up, or allowing yourself to draw automatically, that is a form of divination where you can get messages that way and see what's in your subconscious. So I would say doing that will help spark your creativity, but also give you some answers. That's what I got for you, Group 3. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find your girl. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. Alright, if you chose Group 4 with the Plum Tourmaline and the Final Rose Tarot, this is your reading. Tapping in to see, when will you meet your divinely guided lover, partner? Who is this? What do they like? What positive aspects are they going to bring to you in this relationship? What is their purpose? And what's going on? How you're being brought to each other? All that good stuff, Spirit. For Group 4 with the Plum Tourmaline, please show us their timeline for Group 4. When will they be meeting their divinely guided partner? Ooh, you could be manifesting at this time. First 3 cards out, we got Speedy, Don't Give Up, and November. So Spirit is saying time is of the essence if you do not give up. Now, not everyone's doing manifestation. You could be called to a different change that's aligning you with this partner. But I would definitely say anything that Spirit is leading you to at this time is with a purpose. And it is having a connection to this happening for you. So definitely lean into that. For some of you, it could be a spiritual quest. For some of you, it could be some move that Spirit is calling you to do. Not a physical move, but to make a specific move. You know, it'll be different slightly for everyone what you're called to do at this time. But whatever that is, don't give up. It could even be a health goal. I was actually thinking about it the other day, and I was thinking, like, I was just reflecting on, I forget what it was that I saw on social media, but I saw this couple, and there was this person that was conventionally more attractive. It was like one of those like dating shows type of things, like considerably more attractive. But one person on this show was so attracted to this other person. And I was thinking, like, why is that? You know, typically people go for looks nowadays, and Spirit's like, that's true, but there's actually a sacred geometry in your face. As you gain and lose weight, your face will literally transform and look different, and it will affect the love offers that you receive. It will affect how people receive you. So Spirit is like, was just kind of like, you know, bringing me through like sacred geometry and how we don't look at it like, oh, there's a 3-point composition to this person's face making a triangle. This other person is very attracted to this specific sacred geometry, so they're going towards this person. Even if there's this other person there that's like what the majority would say is more attractive, Spirit was just kind of showing me that. So anyways, it just reminded me of that, where it's like, if you're on a health goal, a health journey, it could be literally the geometry that we don't consciously recognize. All that stuff is subconscious. That's affecting who you're attracting towards you. So keep going with that. Spirit for Group 4. So I'm seeing this can happen right now, or you're going to want to, you're going to have to wait for a better time. That's what I'm seeing. Like, we have Capricorn season, which is December 22nd to January 19th. So we already got November that came out, and then we have December and January. So I would say that's definitely sweet spot for you, speedy, don't give up. Now, if you do have a shift or, you know, kind of give up on your goals or your manifestation or whatever Spirit is calling you to do, there's a clear period of time where things are going to be too energetically dense for you to bring in this manifestation or for this to manifest until it's looking like spring. So I would say, like, you know, January 19th is very much so kind of like, that's like the beginning technically of winter. Winter, I don't think starts until December. So that's like really the beginning of winter. This is looking like this is likely, you know, coming in like fall, during the fall season for you. If there is some reason where things get misaligned or they don't happen, Spirit is kind of saying, okay, there's going to be a shift that happens. We have in the near future. So still, you know, not too long of a delay, nothing crazy. Not like, oh, there's going to be 3 years down the line then. But we have May here that came out as well. We got Leo season. So that's looking more like spring, even early summer kind of energy or summer energy, with Leo season being July 23rd to August 22nd. So it's so clear that Spirit is saying this is something that is right around a corner. This is something that can happen like sooner rather than later. Time is of the essence, but it is kind of dependent to some degree on something that you're being called to do. So if your intuition hasn't really been hitting lately, if you haven't been receiving those spiritual messages, or, you know, you're having trouble kind of taking action on the messages that you're receiving, I would say listening to some, you know, crown chakra strengthening music as you're sleeping. It's just the easiest way to strengthen those chakras, and third eye chakra as well, so you can receive those messages, whether it be spiritually or through dreams. That would be the main thing I would recommend. Other than that, even doing a ritual and setting up an altar for, you know, whoever you want to, your spirit guides or for Spirit itself, and putting things that, you know, kind of are meaningful to you, or you can look up like different offerings that you can put on your altar online, but creating a space for them and putting a little note there saying, Spirit, I welcome you into my home. I'm seeing a white rose. So if you want to connect with Spirit, I would get a white rose or white flowers, put those on your altar. It could just be somewhere on your dresser, somewhere in your room. You don't have to make like a big elaborate thing about it. But if you got some crystals, cool, even better. I would say clear quartz, or like maybe some selenite or citrine if you're trying to connect directly with Spirit. And, you know, putting that on your altar with that white rose, and then put a letter on there as well and say, you know, dear Spirit, I welcome you into my life. I ask that you give me strong intuitive messages. I ask that you guide me. I give you the authority to move things around in my life, because, you know, we got free will. So Spirit won't typically intervene unless necessary or unless we ask. Same with your guides. We got wait out for a better time and change your attitude. So that's kind of like an energy of Spirit kind of saying, okay, if you're having a hard time working through any stuck, stagnant energy in this season, we're going to skip a season, and then the next season we'll have that personal transformation that has happened to put you in alignment with this, and that would be a better time for you. So I would say this can happen as early as fall, early winter, or as late as, you know, the end of Leo season. So that would be summer. All right. So Spirit, what is this person bringing into the lives of group 4? What attributes do they bring into this equation, into this relationship? How do they benefit group 4? Why are they being divinely guided to group 4? Ooh, let's talk about it. Okay, so we have the giver and we have the wealth builder here. So right away, Spirit is like, listen, this person is generous. This person is money-minded, money-oriented. They have their own ambition. They get to the bag. This is someone who cares about prosperity and stability in this life. This isn't someone that you have to inspire into being someone who cares about stability. This is someone who already does. Giver, it says, I have no problem with sharing. So I love that energy. Spirit is saying, This person is being brought into your life because they're generous and also a wealth builder. So if you're someone who's very ambitious or a hustler yourself, this is Spirit saying you need someone that can match that energy, not someone that you always have to lead and someone that you always have to show the play, but someone who can already see the play and has their own, thoughts and unique things they can bring into the equation to manifest even more wealth. So yeah, we got the wealth builder and the giver. Spirit is saying group 4 needs someone who is generous, someone who is focused on building that stability. We got the hero. It says, I will come in and save the day. So Spirit is saying you need someone who is really in your corner, someone you can really trust, someone who's in your corner, someone who will be a hero, someone who will help you. Yeah, and I'm seeing someone struggling with a bag. That's like a very, very specific thing. I'm seeing someone struggle with a big bag specifically. So if there was any situation where you were struggling to pull like a big bag up the driveway or a big suitcase out of the house or something like that, and your ex just kind of sat there, Spirit is literally showing me that and saying, yeah, this is not something you're going to have to worry about in the future. I'm even seeing someone taking out the garbage tin, which me personally, I don't mind. But I know, a lot of, feminines, they don't like that. They don't like pumping their own gas. They don't like, doing those kind of like manly tasks. They don't like doing all that yard work and stuff like that. Now the yard work, please, we're going to hire somebody because I'm not doing it. But yeah, I'm even seeing that. We have dedicated and obsessed here. So Spirit is like, you need someone obsessed with you, someone who's giving you constant energy and attention. And not only that, like someone who feels very naturally like doing this. It's in their true nature. You don't have to inspire them or tell them what to do. Spirit is saying this is just someone who does that on their own, and that is what you need. That is what you want, and I'm giving that to you. Dedicated, it says, I only have eyes for you. So not only is this person dedicated to this relationship, dedicated to your goals that you guys will create together, but they're specifically dedicated to you. They don't want to be with anyone else. We have obsessed. I just can't seem to stop thinking about you. I wanted to say, I just can't seem to keep my hands off of you. So there's an energy there of, in a physical way, that this person is very attracted to you, but they can't stop thinking about you. Lastly, we got competition and reckless. So it seems like you need someone who's willing to take a risk. Maybe you are a risk in some way, or maybe you're someone who never bets on yourself or never takes a risk, and you want to get out of that energy of being so like cut and dry about things, and Spirit is saying this person has that, so they will help you with that as well. Competition, it says, I like to keep up with the Joneses, and I also feel like this person is like in competition with themselves. Like they always want better for themselves, and they believe that they can have better, so they go for it. This person definitely has a strong belief in themselves. And then we have reckless that says, I tend to do things without thinking. So if you're an overthinker, someone who thinks too much, that is a benefit that will come to you through this person, because they have the ability to just kind of take the plunge. All right, Spirit, for group 4. So what's going on in the background of this situation? How are they being brought together with their divinely guided partner? Or what is happening that we cannot see? Oh my goodness. We have the Ace of Cups and the Star card here. So there's a strong energy of divine timing, connection. The Star is about wish fulfillment, but also about the universe leading you and the higher power bringing you where you want and need to be. And with that Ace of Cups, with the first kiss, yeah, there's like an energy, fireworks in the background. There's like an energy of Spirit kind of getting you ready for this, but also it feels very magical. Spirit. We even got the Two of Cups here, which is a soulmate connection. Ooh. Okay. It does kind of feel like there is someone in your energy. Dang, we just got 3 10s in a row. We got the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, and the 10 of Cups here. That came out. 3 tens. You may be seeing a lot of 10-10. I am picking up on in the background, there is a relationship that is ending or closing as this relationship is starting. For like maybe 1 or 2 of you, if this has perfectly described the person that you're already with, and maybe you're just looking at this reading to check, I would say this could be an end to you guys, your current phase and cycle, and moving into much better times. But I would say this would only be you if you are going through that kind of like 10 of Wands moment where there are parts of ourselves that are literally being, you know, destroyed and dismantled at this time. But we have the 10 of Cups with the 10 of Wands here. So trading a hard cycle for 10 of Cups, wish fulfillment, for a ring, for marriage, or for a long-term partnership. And it's all being divinely guided towards you, 2 of Cups, you know, directly by spirit. Now, what I can say is we have the 3 of Swords reversed and the 10 of Swords reversed. So there is clearly someone in your energy, or this could be your energy, but there is clearly someone here who's having a hard time letting go of the past, letting go of what was. So if you're struggling letting go of someone who Spirit has just shown you in so many ways is just completely not good for you, this could definitely be referring to you. But we got the 9 of Cups here, so it seems like you're in a pretty content position. It seems like you're really empowered at this time. So I want to say that this is someone else. So don't be surprised if there is someone else that comes into your life and they're offering you all these things like, okay, let me take you on dates, like let me treat you, let me do this, let me do that for you. This would be an energy of someone like really trying everything that they can in their power to hold on to you, even guilt tripping you with it being the 3 of Swords reversed. We have the 5 of Pentacles reversed. So I don't feel like you're going to be making any more investments in people who 9 of Cups don't serve you or don't have anything equal to give to you. It definitely feels like anything that's been a burden or holding you back, 9 of Cups, anything that has been beneath you in some way or not what you would want or manifest for yourself is kind of leaving at this time. So what's going on in the background, how you're being aligned with your partner? Well, we got the Star card. 2 of Cups, that's all about like soulmate energy. That's all about Spirit divinely guiding you directly to each other. So Spirit said, yeah, this is a divinely guided reading, and I really meant that. So nothing really for you to do in terms of like actually connecting with this person. The other thing going on here is more about the other person who's just hanging on to your energy. Like I said, it feels like there's like a big ending that's happening as you're stepping into the new. So we have the 9 of Swords here. I definitely see someone struggling, someone crying, someone feeling like you may be their twin flame or wishing that you were their soulmate. And Spirit is just being clear and saying, like, we got the 4 of Cups reversed at the bottom of the deck. This really isn't your, like, it's not your responsibility to heal this person and to make things right with this person or to make them accept what's going on here. Just really keep moving forward. Spirit, what else does group 4 need to know? What is being brought in for group 4? Yeah, we got friendly support. So another card talking about like higher powers helping you. It says fairies, guides, and friends give aid. So you could even have a friend that comes in and connects you with this person some way, somehow, or a friend that ends up asking you to an event that you meet this person at. So look out for things like that. Try not to assume the way that this will happen, but just be open to seeing how it actually kind of plays out for you, so you can be open to best case scenario and things just kind of coming together. But this is a good time to work with, you know, maybe fairies. If you have been called to fairies, the card did say refer to fairies, but with your spirit guides, and to connect with them and set up something close by for them. We have bonding and rendezvous. Bonding, it says, as you get to know each other, you discover you have many things in common. So Spirit is saying this is by design. You have a lot in common with this person. It's not going to feel like pulling teeth to connect with them. It's going to feel like quite seamless. And we have rendezvous. A private getaway for two is calling you. So you guys could end up even going on a vacation, you know, and connecting with each other kind of off grid, or not off grid, but disconnected from, you know, everyday life, your usual environment. So nice. OMG, look at this card. It says, one day, when you least expect it, you are going to crash into someone who is going to be so soft and gentle with your heart. And you are going to be so glad that you kept it open. You are going to be glad that you chose to believe that you deserve more. This is actually not a romance deck. It's just an oracle deck. So the fact that we got one of the very few romance cards in this deck that came out first for you is very telling. Spirit really wants you to know, when it comes to matters of the heart, like, I got your back and I'm setting you up for something greater. We have this stressful situation is coming to an end. We are sending positive energy, financial help, and miracles and life-changing blessings your way. So yeah, your guides are already on standby, really helping you. Maybe finances, some way, somehow, has been getting in the way of you being able to achieve your goals or have progress in love. And that's a confirmation that they're helping you with that, so that you can have that progress and without that financial worry in the background. We have, no matter what happens, no matter how far you seem to be away from where you want to be, never stop believing that somehow you will make it. Have an unrelenting belief that things will work out and that the long road has a purpose. So you may be taking the long road, but everything is coming together in your favor. That is what I got for you, Group 4. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon.